practice for you to work with. I'm going to demonstrate with the prosthesis off first, and then we'll go into putting it on. So I'm a below knee, and I just have a regular flex foot, okay? And I'll keep that there for now. So one of the first things to think about with balance is that we can tend to lean one side or the other. So a really simple way to acknowledge that is to place a little folded blanket underneath your residual limb or your bottom on one side, okay? If you can lift up, and if not, have the blanket beforehand there. So I know for me that my left side is a little bit lower, so I'm just going to balance things out by having just the blanket in one fold, right? So just to show you that, this is all the way out, double fold, and then fold again. So I just have my rear on this one corner of the blanket, okay? And just lean to one side. I have another chair to lean on, which is really helpful. And you just have to work it out to see where your hips feel even. It can feel really strange at the beginning if you're used to the hips being a little tiny bit off, but sometimes our hips are even, but it can feel really strange. And so today we're going to work on bandhas, okay? So I'm just going to move this out a little bit. So one of the simplest ways that you can attempt bandha is to do that with your hands. Since you have your hands, you can try with your hands, and that will do your Uddiyana bandha, your abdominal root, your abdominal lock. Your abdominal lock will start to protect your lower back. If you want to work with Mula Bandha sort of happens when you do the abdominal lock, and I'll show you some ideas for Mula Bandha as well. So let's just start by getting into this abdominal lock, taking your hands, spreading your fingers, and pressing in and lengthening your spine. From the side, perhaps you can see better, I'm pressing in, and when I do that, I want to lengthen my spine up, okay? If available, you can also use the foot that's available for you. Put another blanket or folded towel underneath that foot, and when you press, holding on to the block, press into the block, but also press into the blanket if your foot does not reach the floor. Spread all 5 toes and press into the heel. You'll start to feel that pull in and out. Another way to feel Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha is to take a yoga block or a yoga mat rolled up and place it behind your back, okay? Kind of midway between. So from the side, it would be about here, okay? Kind of a little bit below the shoulder blades. So you're going to be pressing your abdominals without rounding. And then again, pressing into your non-prosthetic foot and lengthening up, okay? And then this part in the back will be pressing into the chair. What you can do to get the sensation is to place your hands on your belly and let your belly relax, and then draw everything back and in. When you do, your Mula Bandha will start, your abdominals will also lift, and press into that available foot. And then if you want, try to balance, lifting the arms up. If that's not working for you today, take them out to the side or down, but use your hands, be engaged. A really great way to find Mula Bandha is also to take the yoga block, like a pez, like this way, put it between your upper thighs, and I have my knee, so I'm just letting my knee dangle, but I'm actually lifting up energetically so that it's not drooping down and I'm losing connection with my muscles here and my abdominals. I'm still very much engaged. I contract the muscles that are available here, and it goes all the way up to my navel. So I'm just hugging the thighs in, drawing everything in the groin in and up, and lengthening the spine, and again, finding that position of seated mountain. My recommendation is to take the arms out and turn to the left, exhale, press into the foot, hug in through the block, inhale, exhale, go the other way. Using the Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha, root lock and abdominal lock, the whole way. Another way to achieve this is to take a strap. you can take a strap and put it around your thighs. Okay, so I'm just going to loop up the strap here and place it around my residual limb and my non-prosthetic foot. Okay, and I'm going to have the loop in the center here. I'm going to pull firmly and resist with my thighs. It's going to be up, not at the hips exactly, but I would say midway in the thighs if available. If not, closer to the hips. And all I'm doing is pressing out and resisting. When I do that, I'm automatically producing my root lock and my abdominal lock. And again, you can also add that block behind you if you really want to get into this, pressing down into the sits bones and making sure you press into the foot that's on the floor. Finally, if you really want to get into this even more, I'm going to show you from the side. This is another chair, and I'm going to move it forward so that my right foot, well, this is my non-prosthetic foot, is on the floor. And I'm going to just extend this residual limb out. Press down using my hands, pressing into the thighs, drawing the navel in and lifting up. Trying to get that pull and resisting into the strap. Okay, so I hope that helps you.